Welcome back to the channel. Today, what should have been two simple Bates family updates ended up sparking two very different online debates. Warden Bates and Cabri were simply celebrating another joyful wedding milestone until one unexpected detail completely changed the conversation. At the same time, Katie Clark hoped to inspire followers after an unexpected travel setback, but not everyone embraced her message the way she intended. So how did two happy family moments suddenly become the latest topics dividing Bates family fans? Let's get into everything that happened. Warden Bates and Kaybrie recently gathered with family and friends for another special wedding celebration filled with warmth, laughter, and meaningful moments. Blue-themed decorations, floral arrangements, beautifully prepared food tables, neatly stacked gifts, and children happily running around created the picture of a joyful family gathering. Kaybrie kept her caption simple, writing, "Something blue before we say I do," before later thanking everyone who helped make the day so memorable. The video showed smiling faces, heartfelt conversations, and Kaybrie opening many thoughtful gifts surrounded by loved ones. At first glance, it looked like another picture-perfect Bates family celebration. But within hours, viewers had stopped talking about the celebration itself and started focusing on something completely different. Several clips appeared to show quite a few empty chairs throughout the venue, and that small detail quickly became the biggest topic of conversation. For most families, the turnout would have looked perfectly respectable. But because the Bates family has spent years building a reputation for gatherings large enough to fill entire halls, many viewers immediately started asking the same questions. Where were some of Warden's siblings? Had they arrived later? Were they simply never shown on camera? Or were they unable to attend? The video itself offered no clear answers, yet those few seconds were enough to send the comment section in every possible direction. What began as a joyful wedding shower suddenly turned into another discussion about the Bates family's famously close relationships. As more information surfaced, the conversation shifted once again. Fans realized this was only one of several celebrations leading up to Warden and Cabrie's wedding, and that sparked an entirely new debate. Some critics argued that having multiple wedding events could create unnecessary financial pressure for guests who might already be paying for gifts, travel, outfits, and other wedding expenses. Others saw the situation very differently. Many pointed out that wedding showers are often hosted by different groups, including the bride's family, the groom's family, church friends, co-workers, or close friends, meaning each event usually has its own guest list. From that perspective, multiple celebrations were not unusual at all. Instead of seeing excess, many believed it simply reflected how many different communities wanted to celebrate the couple. But there was another important reason many fans felt the criticism was missing the bigger picture. Supporters reminded viewers that Kaybrie is still navigating life after the heartbreaking loss of her father, making every show of love and encouragement feel especially meaningful during this season of her life. Many believed each celebration represented another opportunity for different groups of family members and friends to surround her with support as she prepares for one of life's biggest milestones. Because of that, they felt it was unfair for the discussion to revolve almost entirely around empty chairs or the number of events being held. As of now, there is still no evidence suggesting family conflict or growing distance within the Bates family. Even so, the speculation continued, and before that conversation could settle down, another part of Kabrie's post started attracting attention. Viewers soon turned their attention to the many gifts Kaybrie shared from the celebration. Some described the video as feeling more like a gift haul than a wedding update, while others quickly defended her by pointing out that sharing gifts and special moments has become completely normal for couples documenting major milestones on social media. Supporters also noted that Kaybrie is still incredibly young and is experiencing enormous life changes while living under constant public attention. Every photo, every video, and every caption now seems to invite countless interpretations, even when the intention is simply to share a happy moment with family and friends. By the end of the discussion, one ordinary wedding shower had evolved into a much larger conversation about family attendance, wedding traditions, social media expectations, and the intense scrutiny that continues to follow nearly every Bates family update. While fans continued debating Warden and Cabri's celebration, another Bates family story was quietly beginning to generate its own wave of reactions for a completely different reason. Katie Clark recently invited followers along on a family trip that did not exactly begin as planned. Before explaining what had happened, she opened her video with a thoughtful reflection, saying, "Lately I've been learning to stop asking, 'Why is this happening?' and start asking, 'What good might come from this?'" That positive outlook immediately became the theme of the video. While many followers appreciated her perspective, others would soon question whether the lesson was as relatable as Katie hoped. Only after sharing that message did Katie explain what had actually happened. Just before the family arrived at the airport, their flight was unexpectedly canceled, leaving them with little choice but to book a hotel and catch the first available flight the following morning. Rather than focusing on frustration, Katie explained how the delay completely changed the way she viewed situations she could not control. As she put it, "Instead of stressing or feeling like the day was ruined, we decided to make the most of the delay and see what good could come from it." What could have become the most disappointing part of the trip instead created memories the family never would have planned. Watching their two young children treat a simple hotel stay like Disney World completely changed the atmosphere, and by the end of the experience, Katie admitted she actually found herself thankful that the flight had been canceled. But once the story reached social media, not everyone agreed with her takeaway. The trip also included several meaningful firsts that Katie wanted to remember. The family eventually arrived in New Jersey to attend a friend's wedding while spending time with Travis's family. Katie explained that it was their first flight since officially becoming Texas residents. She also laughed about navigating DFW airport parking for the first time and shared that she had finally renewed her TSA pre-check after years without it. Near the end of the video, she reflected that the journey becomes just as meaningful as the destination, while showing the children running excitedly toward Gigi and Pop for warm hugs. It was a heartfelt ending to a trip that almost never happened the way they expected. Yet for many viewers, the story did not end there. As has become increasingly common with the Bates family, public reaction quickly split into two very different camps. Many followers praised Katie for choosing gratitude over frustration and appreciated her willingness to find something positive in an unexpected setback. Travis also left a supportive comment saying he was proud of her. Outside their loyal fan base, however, others were far more skeptical. Some argued that lessons about gratitude are naturally easier to embrace when an unexpected hotel stay, extra meals, and flexible travel plans do not create serious financial stress. Others believed every post from Katie and Travis is now viewed through a much more critical lens because the couple continues to face intense public scrutiny. Even Travis's simple comment of support was interpreted by some viewers as another attempt to reassure followers that everything in their lives is perfectly fine. Taken together, these two stories reveal just how differently Bates family updates are viewed depending on who's watching. Warden and Cabri shared what appeared to be another joyful wedding celebration, yet much of the conversation shifted toward empty chairs, multiple celebrations, and the gifts they received. Katie hoped to share an encouraging lesson from an unexpected travel delay, but the discussion quickly expanded into questions about privilege, authenticity, and public image. In both cases, the original story was only part of the conversation. The rest was created by thousands of viewers interpreting every detail through their own perspectives. Whether it's an empty chair at a wedding shower or a canceled flight shared online, even the smallest Bates family moments now seem capable of becoming major debates. And judging by these latest reactions, that level of attention isn't fading anytime soon. And that's everything making headlines surrounding Warden Bates, Kaybrie, and Katie Clark right now. So what do you think? Were fans reading too much into Kaybrie's wedding celebration, or did those details genuinely raise fair questions? And do you agree with Katie's outlook on turning an unexpected setback into something positive, or do you understand why some viewers pushed back? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below because we always enjoy hearing your perspective. If you enjoyed this update, Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Bates family news, updates, and reactions. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.